Приветствую всех, с вами Балрак, и с нами Cyberpunk 2077. Продолжаем его проходить, и сегодня, наверное, я все-таки пойду на сюжетку. Если только не объявится мистер Хэнс, или как его там, и не предложит мне дополнительные задания, которые у него еще остались. Чё такая долгая загрузка? Мне игра случайно не лагает? Алло, игра. Тебе все ок? Непонятно. Ну ладно. Мне... Обо что я сейчас споткнулся? Непонятно. Не. Я пойду сразу сюда. Ага, это прям сюда. Где там? Во что я сейчас играл, что я пытаюсь на действие нажимать на Е? Counter-Strike?
V, you're here. It's about time too. We're nearly done finalizing the plan.
Почему-то я здесь не могу прыгать. Ну ладно.
Back on the same page, are we?
Not exactly. Brings back a lot of memories, all this. One in particular sticks out. Before NC, we worked in op in Colombia. Medellin. Song's
Not
first
now,
mission.
Alex. We have enough to do without digging up ancient history.
Не, я хочу послушать о
What
Колумбии.
happened in Medellin? What was the op there?
We had our sights trained on a guy who sat on the Colombian president's back pocket. Sold him smuggled Corp-Tech.
You saying the FIA pulls strings overseas?
A lot of what we do doesn't get printed in the norm sheets. Anyway, we used stolen identities on that mission too. Things didn't go exactly as planned, but that's a long story.
Think we could
Hey?
spare 60 seconds. Hell, might even learn something about Somi that'll prove useful.
All right. Our person of interest was one Luis Hernandez, arms trading heavyweight. We aim to plant our own SA in his organization. Alex had adopted the identity of an engineer from Hernandez's entourage. She was our ticket in. She walks in to attend a meeting one day. She sees one of Luis's bikini model girlfriends prancing out on her way to Walkie's Doberman. Spending big money on kids' luxury was kind of his MO.
So what happened?
Well, Somi had put together Hernandez's dossier. Problem was, an important detail slipped through the cracks. The engineer's abject fear of dogs. Cold sweat, shaky hands, soggy pant leg, that kind of fear. When the Doberman sniffed Alex's knee, she pats him on the head and says, "Who's a good boy?" Then, she went to pull up a chair at Hernandez's table. Before she could sit down, they had two barrels to her head and one trained at the base of her spine.
What did you do?
Well, my hands are bound, got a sack on my head. Here a collapsible baton snap into place. Thwack. I did what anyone do in that sitch. I lied my fucking ass off. Don't sit quite straight to this day, though.
Okay, back to Night City, folks. With our sights trained on a new target.
О, блин, такое бывает. Маленькие люди, большие ставки. Стоп, что? Что? Муаммар или капитан Рейс хочет сосредоточиться на чем-то важном, что может быть важнее, чем операция по угону машин в промышленных масштабах. Много вопросов и так мало ответов. Чем? Ну ладно, с этим я не буду сейчас разбираться. Я, правда, не понял, почему мне сейчас подсунули это задание, но, допустим. Что у нас тут? Психологический портрет, полковник Курт Хансен. Имя и фамилия Курт Хансен, звание полковник, идентификационный номер. Вы его видите. Основание для направления диспансеризация. ID выше среднего, приверженность киберпсихозу низкая, степень угрозы окружающих низкая. Для окружающих. Точно? Степень угрозы для себя низкая. Характеристика командира: надежный солдат, действует четко и результативно в общении с подчиненными. Прям пользуется у них уважением. В разговорах с командиром может быть излишне напорист. Оценка службы демонстрирует стабильность и исполнительность. Количество инцидентов 1. Смотрите. Психологическая оценка демонстрирует умеренную склонность к нарушению субординации, может действовать эгоистично. Рекомендации: надзор со стороны командования, расширение сферы ответственности для укрепления взаимного доверия и ощущения вовлеченности. Прогноз положительный. Необходимость дальнейшей оценки нет. Да?
We've parsed the intel from the shard Somi gave us. It's a solid foundation for the mission we want to run. Surveillance, recon, data gathering, planning, it's all done. It's high time we righted some wrongs of the past.
Fuck off, Reed. Give it a rest, will ya? Nothing here's your fault. Woman's an adult, made her own decisions. Consequences caught up to
No,
her.
she was manipulated. There was no one around who could have had her back. Here, V. Mission details on this.
Stop worrying, Reed. We'll get her out. Save her.
I know. And not just her. Ladder goes for you too.
Так, ну еще у нас тут.
Right. Our objective: to free Somi from under Hans's duress. Unfortunately, this ain't a normal rescue op. Because, well, she's been infected with something from beyond the Black Wall. A consequence of her service to the NUS and President Myers. I'm not about to pretend I understand the tech whys and hows. The important thing is, if she doesn't get treatment, it'll kill her.
The cure is an AI that lives on a neural matrix. Hansen possesses said matrix now. We aim to seize it.
So this neural matrix, how much do we know?
Experimental tech nested in a mainframe that someone dragged up from deep beneath Dogtown. From a bunker, to be exact. Part of Project Cynosure, a joint US Militech operation mounted in a bid to counter Arasaka's soul killer. The Matrix itself is a functional container. It houses an AI from beyond the Black Wall, and its design lets the user deploy the AI for a specific purpose. In our case, to fix you and Songbird.
All right. Plan. Let me hear it.
Hansen to meet with the net runners you already know. The meeting itself is our chance to get close to Song and the Matrix. Hansen hired the French duo because they worked for Militech years back. They know its security protocols inside out.
Also, they're selling Hansen access codes. Handy when Songbird goes to extract the Matrix from the Cynosure mainframe. Hansen's gunning for data from what he knows was a secret Militech NUS research project. He has no idea the neural matrix is in there too. Runners, scans, and behaviorals we have. Now we just need to take those twins out of the equation.
Emmerich and Aurora Cassell. We know anything more beyond what we saw firsthand?
Yep. Songbird put together full profiles for both. Super short brief. They got their start at Militech and dove in deep. That is, till they learned the pay's better on the dark side.
Yeah, I buy that. Sure didn't hide their love of Eddie's.
Mm-hmm. Gonna miss that next paycheck, because they ran into us. We're gonna nab them before they reach Hansen.
So we kidnap them. How we want to do this?
They're driving a rental while in NC, an exploitable opening. We're gonna track their ride and hijack it before they reach Hansen at the stadium. That's where you come in, V. We'll need you to breach the rental firm's tracking system. Alex will fill you in later. Once we have the runners, you'll take their place. The behavioral imprints are tuned already.
And you're rolling all this, Reed?
I'm drawing up your exfil route. Once you complete the mission, you need to get out in a hurry. I'll provide transport, make sure the path's clear and problem-free.
Brings us to the final stage, right? Meeting with Hansen.
Right. Where you'll sell him the access codes to the mainframe. In other words, the key to unlocking your medicine cabinet. One of you will join Somi in the lab to feed in the codes when needed. Hansen's likely to keep the other at his side. Collateral.
I'll stay with Hansen, you'll join Songbird. Once the data floodgates are open, you'll signal me. Gonna disarm Hansen, take him and his guards out.
Hansen and his goons. Aim to handle them on your own?
Can do a lot more than play dress-up, thank you. Plus, element of total surprise in my corner. Still, sweet of you to worry.
Sounds like Flatline and Hansen set in stone.
Order came directly from Myers. Confirmed at this stage. He took a potentially lethal swipe at the president of the NUS.
And Songbird?
We have to rescue her. Myers told you as much herself. All clear? If you have any questions, now's the time to ask.
First step. What was it again?
Securing a trace on the Netrunner's car. This bit's on you. Alex will expand on that in a minute. Meanwhile, we'll make sure the personality data and imprints are airtight.
Main goal. Want to make sure I'm clear.
We're bringing Songbird free from Hansen's iron grip. And seizing tech that's gonna save your lives. You and Alex enter the stadium as Hansen's visiting Netrunners. Disguise is our key to the op.
How much have you told Myers? What's she know?
That Somi's fallen into the hands of the man who's organized the downing of Space Force One.
Is that all?
All for now.
Things couldn't be clearer. Let's get to work.
Ну окей.
So, time we talk nabbing the runners?
Cover that in a minute.
Что еще?
And any for your thoughts, Alex? About all this?
Honestly, still wondering why neither of us went back to DC. Not me, not Reed.
They put him to sleep. Saddle you with a Dogtown assignment.
Who are you kidding? Say we disobeyed orders, gone back. A dressing down by some bureaucrat would be the worst we'd have had to endure. Think we were both waiting for something, like the downing of Space Force One. Probably makes us a sad fucking pair of hypocrites.
Myers doesn't know the deets of this op, does she? Never will, is that right?
It's not wrong.
So we serve Hansen up on a silver platter. It'll be salutes and handshakes. Shit goes sideways, we're royally fucked.
Welcome to the agency.
You know Reed better than I do. What he thinks. What's his true aim here? Saving me or carrying out a mission?
Saul imagines he's responsible for her. Always has. Thinks he's responsible for all of us. Hell, even for you, I bet. It's how he keeps his grip on reality, life. With mixed results, mind you.
And me?
Same story as always. Dares, lands neck deep in shit, somehow crawls out. Rinse and repeat.
Intercepting the runners. How do we do that?
They're driving a rental. Plans to break into the rental service system. Karen Exotics. Specializes in rare models. Karen has tracking stations around the city. Gain access to those, we find the car easy. There's a station not far, near Pacifica Serenity Bible Church. Check it out.
The stations. How do they work exactly?
They ping vehicle IDs across the network, monitor location, tire pressure, all of that. Hack them, and it'll be open season on the runners.
Find it hard to believe taking one station will be enough. Rental agencies got rare rides to protect.
See if I can find more info. If the one's not enough, we'll improvise.
So, breach the station, trace the car. Good. What then?
Use this little doodad. It'll pop the locks on the doors, let you take complete control from the trunk.
Dunno. Anything goes wrong, I'll be stuck in there.
Suck it up. This is FIA trunk ops, soldier. Seriously though, the tech just works. And we'll have your back the whole way.
Окей.
Sounds simple enough.
Tech worth tens of thousands can help any plan go off like a dream. When you think you're near a station, scan your surroundings. They're not concealed. Shouldn't be tough to spot.
Get right on it.
Все, брифинг закончен. Ну, я не могу сейчас прочитать, что мне там арест. Короче, капитан. Эль капитан, что пишет. Так что я пойду. С тобой не поговорить, да? Да. Ну, займемся заданием. Сейчас я могу прочитать, что он пишет. Можно я выйду? Спасибо.
B, heads up. I can't talk long, but two things, quickly. First, good news. I managed to upgrade your relic's firmware. You'll see what I mean in a minute. Don't worry, completely painless.
Relic upgraded. How'd you manage it? No easy feat, I guess, tweaking tech that advanced.
Let's say I've had extra time on my hands. More than I expected.
Don't worry, we're getting you out of there.
I know.
First, good news, you said. So there a second thing?
Right. It's super important. Stays between us. It's gotta. Proof of my trust. I'm sending you coordinates. Come after dark. We should be able to talk freely. Okay, need to Delta, but see you soon.
Ну ладно. Встретился с Сойкой. Сойкой. Так. Я хочу убрать эту метку. Я бы хотел, чтобы у меня вот это вот все не пропадало. Реально лучше сначала с ней встретиться. Так что погнали туда. И, наверное, здесь будет быстрее просто пробежать. Сейчас я не планирую отвлекаться на всякие мелочи типа падающих ящиков, угона тачек и прочего. Упс. Ну, типа вот такого угона тачек. Пускай сами угоняют. Сегодня я буду заниматься. Обязательно было это на моем пути прямо располагать. Может быть, я все-таки хочу ящик разобрать. Тут еще. Ну, меня все еще отслеживают. Кто? Где? Ага. А, блин. Ладно. Вроде бы все. Не? Ты еще? Ладно. Ну, по крайней мере, это было быстро. Чё? Еще кто-то здесь есть? Сам ты, little count. Так, заберем главное. Главное забрали. И погнали дальше. Отсюда. Мне туда. Ну, чуток отвлеклись. По крайней мере, с пользой. Ну, подождать.
Well, here we are.
Ну, здорово.
You and me, face to face.
Ну, не то чтобы face-to-face, но ладно.
Sure we're alone. Wouldn't want any unpleasant surprise.
No surprises. Except maybe you're already one of us. Don't trust a soul.
This spot. Didn't pick it at random, I guess.
Guessed right. Wanted to show you something. Means a lot to me. Could help put some things in perspective. And it means I trust you. Come over here.
Но... Ты зачем меня в кусты затащила?
So what's so special about this place?
Lived just 2 blocks off while I was here in NC on assignment. Locals come here after sunset. Fire up grills, crack open beers, talk about nothing in particular.
Ну, допустим, и чё?
I'd swing by here come evening sometimes. All of it, every inch is special. Reminds me of Brooklyn. Actually from there.
Wouldn't mind hearing about it. Brooklyn.
Got this memory. It was the night before I raided a Militech data fort. I'm sitting out on my fire escape. Just lit a J. Down on the street, I see a party starting. There's playful screams and laughter. Someone's blasting funk from their stoop. I hear Willie too. Sells the best scout dogs around. He's shit-talking one of his chooms. And there's bonfire smoke in the air. Safe. Familiar.
Were they celebrating something?
Yeah. A Thursday.
Yeah, know the feeling.
Got a place you hold close to your heart too?
Not a place. That was always changing. But people, sure. Memories of home. Yearning to go back.
Can't rewind the clock, V. By the time you realize you missed something, it's usually too late. Suppose we should get back to the here and now.
Attack on Myers. You schemed it up with Hansen. I know that.
Yeah, neural matrix was pricey. But honestly, I never thought he'd try to kill her.
You betrayed her.
Not just her. Nothing went according to plan. What a fucking mess.
Sent Myers' entire flight crew to an early grave. Myers herself too, almost.
Ground the plane. That was the plan. Didn't expect he'd blow it to shit. Not much of an excuse, I know.
So what was your plan?
For you to rescue Myers while I secured the AI Matrix, and for us to run. All before Kurt caught on. Now Hansen's changed the terms of our deal. They'll make him answer for the attack. He knows that, so he's covering his ass. The one thing he doesn't know is what's on the Cynosure mainframe. He's hoping it's data he can use as leverage against the NUS. Says that's my ticket to freedom, but soon as he gets his hands on it, I'm dead. I just know it. I fucked everything up, I know, V. But I had no choice.
Still don't understand why. Wasn't any other way, honestly.
Wouldn't have resorted to this, if there was. For Myers, the NUSA, I'm just another weapon in their arsenal. A tool for reaching beyond the Black Wall. And weapons and tools, they don't get to make decisions, or choose to retire.
Burden of past mistakes. We both bear it. It ain't easy. Me for the biochip, you for the Black Wall.
You mean to say it's my fault?
No, just that when you try to save yourself, it's usually somebody else who pays the price.
Yeah. Ain't that the brutal fucking truth? You're the only one I can trust with this. Only question is, after everything you just heard, feel the same way about me?
Why not just go home?
My home burned down when I was forced to trade warm Brooklyn brick for sterile Washington walls. I have nowhere to go back to.
I want to ask, actually, what happened exactly? You know, when you reach past the Black Wall.
Know the feeling when you try to remember the address of a place you lived half your life, but it just turns up blank.
Mean losing your memory?
A snowflake lands on my glove. I can calculate its unique fractal structure. But what did my mom's voice sound like? Sometimes I lose control. Or get the sense I'm surrendering to someone else. But it feels horrible.
Felt it too, with the Chimera. Like a living nightmare.
Yeah. More and more, I get the sense someone's standing behind me. But there's never anyone there.
Don't trust Reed? Guy wants to save your life.
He saved me once already. Word of a boss shit on Militech crossed his desk, so he knocked on a 19-year-old girl's door with an offer she couldn't refuse.
Join his serve or become a Netwatch trophy.
That girl died that day, The person in front of you is what was born from that death. Of course, Reed, he died too. Just more recently. 7 years ago. The NUS issued his death sentence, yet he serves the country to this day, clinging to something that's lost all meaning to me.
Get the feeling this is the first time you've been honest with me.
Yeah, with you and myself. I need to get away. From Kurt, the NUSA, Reed, from everything.
Speaking of, out of everybody out there, you saw Hansen as a trusty ally. Seriously?
I needed someone who could tear me from Myers' grip. I knew him from my time in Night City when I was posted here.
Took a steep risk, all right. And a plain gonk one at that.
That's why I enlisted you too.
Night City's just a pit stop along your escape route. That was always the plan, wasn't it?
Yeah. It's just... things got complicated. Messy. Certainly didn't expect my old agency chooms to get involved. Or to find myself caged by Kurt. I'm fleeing, V. Gotta get out. And to do that, I need you. 'Cause you know how it is.
How am I to know this isn't an elaborate con? Be nice to have some kind of guarantee.
I can't give you one, sorry. But I've shown you my trust. I mean, you're free to sell me out to Reed, right? Or trust me enough to save us both. No guarantee for either of us. Fair deal, I say.
Okay. Say I believe you. What's the next step?
We go through with the mission, grab the neural matrix. While Reed and Alex grapple with Hansen, we make our getaway.
And then?
You help me skip town. I already cut a deal with the Black Clinic far, far from Night City. There, the Rippers can access the Matrix and use an algorithm to create a prototype of our cure. They'll need me present to run their tests. The moment they're finished, I'll send word. And that's it. Everything. Like a weight off my shoulders, honestly. Now I have to ask. You're in this because you understand me? Or because I promised to save your life?
Я даже не знаю. Допустим так.
Both?
You'd fit right in DC. Just enough truth, but not too much. I'll take what I can get. I guess that's all. I suppose you should call Reed. Let him know all set for the meet with Hansen.
Ага.
B status report.
Reed, hey, I'm Nova. Thanks. How are you?
Put a cold beer in front of me once this is all over. Then we'll have time to chat. For now, fill me in on what you managed to get done.
So Me contacted me. Got news.
Let me hear it.
Well, first off, we've been greenlit. Our VIP's ready to be served.
Music to my ears. What else?
Songbird opened up a bit. About her sitch. It's looking bad. Real bad. His tech's her only shot.
I hear you. I do. All the more reason to focus on the mission in front of us. Get our hands on that cure.
Я не знаю на самом деле, чью сторону принять.
Need that car tracking, so get to work. We'll go from there. Once Once you get the encryption key from their system, let me know immediately.
Вот прям реально не знаю. Как бы они оба вызывают симпатию. Рид скорее служака. А она хочет свалить. Наверное, я все-таки приму сторону Сойки. Так. Сейчас я, наверное, просто подъеду к точке квеста. Что? Что это было? Я просто проехал сквозь все это. Стоп. Там какой-то... Что? Архивный диалог, аналитик США номер такой-то и зашифровано. Аналитик, как это, почему? Зашифровано, его сбили над песен городом. Господи, оцепить место падения. Что с президентом, она жива? Тебе нет боевой подготовки, и тебе дам другой приказ. Уничтожить все конфиденциальные данные и покинуть пёсий город вместе с прочими аналитиками, размещенными на стадионе и в тяжелых сердцах. Мы же договаривались с Хансеном, что забудь о чем, кто о чем договаривался. Мы подозреваем, что отряды Хансена пытаются вас перехватить, чтобы выяснить, где Майерс. Мы же не знаем, где она. Они не знают, что вы не знаете. Хорошо, отступаем. Ваша главная задача — уничтожить конфиденциальные данные США и Милитека. Вас понял, данные уничтожены. Пытаемся покинуть пёсий город одной группой. Информируйте о своих действиях. Вас понял. Тут снайпер Бородеста сканирует нашу машину. Получается уйти? Не знаю. Прерываю связь. Риск слишком велик. Вам придется выбираться самим, одним без поддержки. Вас понял. Что такое, блин? Вы, блин, еще кто такие? Я вроде никого не трогал. Стоял, никого не трогал, тут взяли, сагрились. Так, они же меня не видят? И они меня не видят. Окей. Просто тупо рядом со мной стоял. Чем я не понял, откуда он там взялся? Я не понял. Это типа полиция? Security. А из-за этого, что ли, сагрились? Ладно, я не понял. Давайте, сканируйте. Короче-то я подъеду к месту. Подъеду к месту, куда мне нужно подъехать. И буду на этом заканчивать. Мне нужно как раз в это здание. Так, что еще я хочу сделать, это переодеться. А то мне этот комплект одежды не очень нравится. А, это мне полностью все меняет. Тогда так. Есть у меня какие-то более нормальные штаны? А, нет. Точно не такие. О, пускай будет так. Ну, и они как раз подходят и к куртке, и к не куртке. Есть у меня нормальная шапка? Походу нет. Что вообще такое? Пластиковый шлем с акриловым визором. Нафиг. Это я уберу. Это я на самом деле, наверное, пока оставлю. Короче, пускай будет. О, так норм. Может быть, мне стать что-то. Ящики? Наверное, нет. Явно нет. Ладно, оставляем такое. Вот этот костюм, который на мне был, он меня уже немножечко подзабрал. Ну ладно, тогда на сегодня я закончу. В следующий раз продолжим этот квест. Посмотрим, что там будет дальше. Ну и тогда на сегодня все. Я надеюсь, вам понравилось это видео. Спасибо за просмотр. С вами был Балрог. Всем пока.